Woke up feeling a little worried today. Worried about what if I don't make it? Having to go back to work if I don't pass this challenge. But I know I'm not alone in this journey. I know I have all the tools I need to make this happen. My faith is stronger than this worry. Good morning, guys. Um, what I'm seeing right now in the market is perfect to me because, right, we've seen this break of structure, right, and now to the upside. And we're seeing a beautiful trend on the 4 hour, which signals to me that this right here is just a slight pullback, and I want to see a pullback to this last higher high. And if we can see a retest, I mean, this is more than enough. If I see this start rejecting, that's good enough for me to start taking buys. But yeah, so EU EJ is looking beautiful. Let's go see GU and GJ. It looks similar. The other structure clearly looks a lot much prettier, right? Because it's clear. Up, down, up, and now we're seeing this, right? Super clear structure. But here, obviously, still the same thing. Still have bullish momentum. It's just not as clean, right? Because it consolidated a little bit more last week, this week. We see a push, and now we're seeing an exhaustion, and hopefully maybe a bit of a deeper pullback. But if anything, this is more than enough also. On the 4 hour, this is about 12 hours worth of information right here, so it's like we're good. So yeah, today I'm only looking for buys. All right, guys, so now I'm starting to see that rejection at this higher this higher high, and now this higher low is being formed. This is the push that happened during London, right here, and I see a break of structure, right? We see the green candles and everything. My rules are I can't get in until I see a pullback. This is a pullback right here. I can't get in until this candle closes, and it closes green. Once it closes green, hopefully if it closes green like this, like right here, I'll feel super confident because then I'll get in for a continuation. There was a push, pullback, and then now a nice push. And if this happens, what's happening right now, we're still just 15 minutes have to pass before this closes. If this ends with like a huge wick rejection and then a green candle, we're gonna make money today. But if not, and it closes red, then it's fine because I'm expecting a pullback. If I see a green candle, I'm getting in. But at this point, we're just waiting, and I'll check in with you guys in about once this candle closes, or whenever the green candle shows up, right? I'm actually not gonna take EU anymore because I don't like how these candles are looking right now. But GU and GJ look exactly how I wanted the other analysis or the other chart to look. So I will be taking this. I'm setting my stuff up now. We're gonna go for GJ just because it looks really nice to me. It's breaking above a certain level. So here I'm marking my candle. I'm gonna go down on the 1 minute. And we're gonna be setting up this trade now. It's going too fast, so I have to wait a little bit. Hopefully it gives me some room to at least be able to get into the trade. Damn it. I can't just enter the trade just like that. Can't. Super annoying though. I'm thinking right now is what I should be doing in the future. If I should be okay with taking this breakout on the 1 minute because I got my confirmation on the 15th. So if I should be okay with that in the future. Because it might not even come back. But whatever. This is a trade that I wanted. If it's 9:30 right now, if it doesn't pull back and give me a new entry, then I guess I'm not getting into a trade today. But that's what I'm thinking right now is how could I have gotten into this trade better? Because I probably would have been almost out of the trade right now. But at the same time, I never know, right? You never know how fast this is gonna push. You could have just done this and then came back and then, you know. So all I can do right now is just wait and take into consideration what's going on. I did wait for enough of a confirmation on the 15-minute. So maybe I should have just taken advantage of that. In the first place. This looks pretty good. Looks like a nice pullback. It's a crazy amount of for me personally feels like too far from my initial entry. I feel like if I take it right now, it's based off of FOMO rather than off my personal analysis. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient. Like I repeat this to myself. I control myself. The market doesn't control me. And the market is always full of so much opportunity. We're still waiting for EU, EJ to do something similar. And this is on the 15-minute. It can still push, make a pullback, and I can just re-enter the trade. So that's basically what I'm thinking about right now, guys. Let's see what happens. And hopefully I can get into a trade today. Hopefully I win that trade too. If it doesn't happen, then damn, I'm up 3% for this week. Let's see a deep pullback. That looks pretty nice. It comes all the way down. That's good too. But to be honest, doesn't look like a bad buy or sell here. I mean, buy. Nice. Work rejection is crazy on the 15-minute because GU and GJ look identical. So, oh, not identical, but yeah, they're pretty similar in like the way that they're set up. So crazy wick rejection here, and but this looks like a nice area to set myself up for a buy. I still believe that the market is now on an uptrend, and I am going for a 1-to-1. I still have to wait now for this candle to be green before I set it up. If I can see a nice wick rejection on this level, I'll take a buy. Don't know how I feel about it. And the candle is turning red. We have 7 minutes left. I can wait now without having to worry about anything. I feel like now if something happens, I'll be fine with it. Kind of. Unless I see this start going crazy. This would be right here. This would be right here. No, it's not looking nice enough for me to even take this bite. So I'll just wait. I'll just wait for the next 15-minute candle right now. Alright, guys. Well, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, guys. So here's the 15-minute on GU. GJ is a little, I don't know, not liking it too much. To be honest, I just have to wait till this candle closes and see how it looks. There's not 100% reason why I'm picking one trade over another. It's just how you feel. At the end of the day, it's not supposed to be perfect, you know, and I have an exact reason why, but for sure I am like having some bias over another one. And the reason why for me is because the wick is a little bit less large in GU than in GJ. So I'm putting this below the wick here. So right now what I'm doing is placing it on my MT4, which is more important. It's more important to get my MT4 in check. And then I'll place it here so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I place my entry right here for a buy stop, for a pending order, and then I place my trade, my stop loss over here, and then I place my take profit right here. So the reason I go for 1-to-1s is all based on psychology, right? Here's the thing. I noticed that whenever I lose too much, it messes with my mindset, messes with my psychology, and when I get too greedy, it shows up when I want to take 1-to-3s or runners and things like that. That's why I have like a rule that if I take a runner, I have to take partials, because I didn't even want to take partials because I was so greedy and I wanted to make sure that I got everything, every last dollar that I can get. And I can't be like that. I have to be very smart about how I trade. And based on data and based on my previous trades, I've noticed that if I would have just taken a 1-to-1, I would have been up on my account. The reason why I didn't want to take 1-to-1s is because when you get a 1-to-2, a 1-to-3, is $2,000, $3,000, right? If you're taking the 100K challenge, 1% is 1,000. But if you get a 1-to-2, 1-to-3, you're making a lot of money. But obviously, to be okay with taking a 1-to-2 or 1-to-3, you have to also be okay with not winning as often. Because the market has to push so much before you win that trade, right? And the thing about 1-to-2s and 1-to-3s and why everybody preaches about it so much is because when even if your winning percentage is low, because of your risk to reward, you'll get high. You'll still be up. The thing is that you have to just be okay with that. You have to be okay with not being able to win every 1-to-2 or every 1-to-3, and you have to be able to trust your process a lot. And the thing is that even though I do trust my strategy, I wasn't winning that 1-to-2 and 1-to-3. And like I was telling you guys yesterday, I like seeing my TP get hit a lot. And for me, a 1-to-1 is basically a more guaranteed reason or a more guaranteed way of me seeing my take profit get hit every single time, or more often. And thankfully, I also have to have a high winning percentage, a high win rate, which is the reason why some people wouldn't do it. But thankfully, I have a pretty high win rate, so I can. That's why I take 1-to-1s basically. If you're not comfortable losing too often because it messes with you, then a 1-to-2 or a 1-to-3 is just might not work for you. If you take a 1-to-1, you have to be okay with taking a 1-to-1, even if the market pushes way past what you could have gotten. Oh damn! If I would have just held it, I could have gotten 1-to-2, 1-to-3. I could have gotten this, and that. Yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda. At the end of the day, you have to be okay with it. You have to just figure out what works for you. For me, a 1-to-1 works. I really understood that even if it's just one, it can add up so much. And if I can get 1-to-1s often, I'm good. Like for example, this challenge, all I need is a 10%, right? Which I'm risking 1% per trade. As long as I get 10 trades, I'm good. I could take one trade a day for 10 days and I'll be set. And I need a minimum of 10 days to trade, right? Obviously that's if I have 100% win rate, which I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting to lose also, but you get what I'm saying. If I have very high probability setups, I'm being patient and all these things, a 1-to-1 is going to work out. And a 1-to-2 is gonna work out, a 1-to-3, and I have a lot of people that go for runners, a lot of friends, a lot of trader friends that also do that. So honestly, it really is just up to you. But that's the reason why I go for 1-to-1s. Psychologically, mentally, I need that basically reward. I need that reward of, yeah, you did good. Here's your 1-to-1. You did a good analysis. Here's your win. Rather than doing a very good analysis, being very patient, and then not getting my 1-to-2 or not getting my 1-to-3. I'll be like, damn, well, I guess something might be wrong and things like that. So what I'm looking at right now, the market isn't pushing up like I wanted to. Hopefully it does. There's still about 8 something minutes left. I might have to wait for a red candle to happen and then wait for another green candle and then I can go for a buy. That might be what I have to wait for. Still have it open though. On the 1 minute, it looks really good. still it is respecting this 50% retracement level. If this closes like a really nice green candle, like one big candle, we have a high chance of it hitting that take profit. So just waiting to get triggered into this trade, and then I'll update you guys a little bit. Yep, might have to close it now. Let's see what this candle does. See how EU and EJ is doing. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Let's see the 4 hour. 4 hour looks good. 4 hour on this one also looks good. It's going bullish. That gives me confidence in the fact that even if this trade doesn't go up right now, potentially could. That's a nice green candle. See how it closes? God. Volume is obviously kicking in the market. Let's see if it goes in my favor. I think news is gonna come out soon also. But it's not supposed to be, it's not any red news, it's like orange or yellow or something like that. We'll see. USD strength might be in the market. And maybe right now I'm being too biased. Or too sure. 6 minutes left. Hey. Has to break above that level for me to be triggered into that trade anyways. Just right here. Yeah, I'm gonna close this trade and then I'm gonna have to wait for another 15-minute candle to close. It's a lot of wick rejections. Alright. I'm gonna close. I'll be back. Alright, so I have this is the trade. I'm in the trade now. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I think this was me being dumb that I got into this trade. Just because I do wait for a push and a pullback. And I didn't wait for the pullback this time because I missed out on this trade, and I also missed out on this trade because as soon as I canceled this trade, my initial analysis, the one that I just showed you guys, was the break of this level right here. I had my wick down here. I mean my stop loss here, and then I had my take profit right here. So as soon as I closed, 2 minutes later, this happens, which is what I was expecting off of this candle right here, or this one, and it happened later. So I'm like, man, I think that messed with my mental a bit right now too. So I missed two entries, which is this one right here and this one right here. So I think that's the reason why I decided to enter this one. If I'm being also even more honest. I didn't think I was gonna get triggered right into this one. I thought I had it a little bit higher, but it triggered me in because of spreads. But either way, I have my stop loss below the wick of the previous candle, so it's like super safe. And all I can do now is just kind of wait. And if I lose this trade, I lose it. And then by next week we should be good. Or I take 2 trades today, because part of my rules is 2 trades a day. It could be 2 trades a day, it could be just 1 if there's only 1. But if there's 2, then I can take another one. So we'll see, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. So look at my trade, and I'm pretty sure I'm out of that trade now. This was dumb shit, bro. It's me being dumb. I knew I should have waited for a pullback, and I still didn't, and I'm out of the trade. Alright, so I lost 1% on this trade. Yeah. My thought process on this is, the reason why I did this dumb shit is because I missed out on this and I missed out on this. I obviously wouldn't have won this trade either, this trade, but I would have won this one. So here's my, I have to still get more data on taking trades like this, right? I can't just say right now, oh yeah, I'm gonna start taking trades like this if I don't know. But for sure I should I'll look into it. But that's why I lost 1 trade today. But that's how I lost it. And yeah, now all I can do now is wait. Maybe see another opportunity. If I see another opportunity, I get in. And if not, then I can just end my week with the 2%. And I should be good to go for next week. Let's see this on the 1 minute. But yeah. Now I'm going to be placing this my FTMO challenge journal. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna get into any trades. If not, then I'll let you guys know too. This is a trade I should have been waiting for, and because this actually makes sense to me. But you know, whatever. Now just waiting for, just gonna go get my 1-to-1 or try and see if it goes. And I'll be managing my trade as I'm going along. This candle triggered my entry. GJ looks good, and they're in sync, so it should be let's see, there's also more bullish momentum kicking into the market, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright, so I closed my trade right around here, right at the entry. Just kept hovering way too much around that level, and honestly, I'm good. The dumb shit today, next week just get back on track, and yeah, so thank you guys for watching. A little disappointed, not a little, pretty disappointed. This is the trade that I wanted to get in the first place, right here, but it pushed too far for me to get in. I gotta do some research on how I could have entered that trade, and if I could have done that in any previous trades that I've taken before, especially when I need when all I needed was this confirmation to take a buy. But we'll see. Either way, we have 3 weeks left to go, so hopefully we can do it then. Alright guys, like and subscribe, and if you can, just share. And I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna enjoy my weekend. You guys enjoy yours too. Thank you for watching.